Alright guys, welcome back to episode 4 of our Araby campaign, and now we're going to be taking the battle to Arkin the Black. So we can see he's lurking over here, does have the Dwarven Mountain range. So Vulture Mountain, I have the Panther and Martek, and I think he only has these territories and the Wizard's Caliph Palace. Let's go ahead and check. Alright, yeah, 7 territories right here. Alright, so we're getting in there. Arkin's going to be paying the price. Now we do have a bit of an issue with Suddenberg and Volkmar the Grim. We've tried to make peace on several occasions, but he's not going to be having it. We bullied his armies pretty badly, but I suspect he's probably going to be rolling up soon and attacking El Khalibad. As long as the Black Tower of Arkin holds, and especially if we can get a couple more unpaid interns, we're going to be able to upgrade that here with the instant build cost. Alright. So I think that's good. Let's pass this turn here, guys, and prepare for the glorious battles against Arkin to come. Alright, one of the Tomb King's armies did sally out to engage us here. Low casualties. I mean, it's a pretty big disparity, yeah. Our army is very good quality. The Arabian Knights are probably something we will replace with Hippo Riders eventually, but for now, that should be fine, so we're just going to auto that. Should be good. And we will take the captives. Great. Alright, another army coming in, and that is going to be attacking what? Oh! He attacks... So, he actually attacked in the north and attacked our caravan, but the garrison was there too, so... Yeah, as long as the garrison is going to be taking the brunt of it, that is fine, and we'll take the captives there. So that's a pretty good little 1-2 punch, honestly. We can take the non-aggression pact with you. I mean, it looks like Tilia and Estalia have already fallen. You know what? We might want to fight Sartosa at some point. I don't know if we need to control Tilia and Estalia in those territories for this campaign, so let's just play it a little bit neutral and see how that goes anyways. So it should be all right. Okay, anyways, turns wrapping up here. We're going to be getting on to the next one. And good. So fight for the battle and keep our cargo, or we lose a little bit of cargo and we get some new units. I think we need the new units, so we'll pay the tributes. Fine. And we got the Black Scimitar Palace Guard ROR, and then the Grand Bombard. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, that's going to be huge for us. 5,000 G's in the bank. Back in the city here, we can upgrade Kofor.
Commander of G.
We need to take this down, so we're going to go get the Great Desert of Araby here. So let's go ahead and set our skills first. We have the Will of Jafar, Pragmatic Alliances, Skaven Chaos Dwarves. I don't even know if there's any of them nearby that we really want to be friends with. Okay, so we were going to do Red Tree. For the Campbell Jazales, Hardened Warriors is going to be buffing our Palace Guard up. And what does this give us in the end? Okay, not bad. Oh, it gives missile strength for Nomad Tracker and Jazale units. Does it affect Campbell Jazales? It does not. Okay. Sophisticated Guns is going to be for the Bombard. Sultan's Royal Armory. Dune Chargers is going to be for Campbell Jazales, I believe. Or Skilled Riders. Okay. Yeah, let's get Skilled Riders. I want to get the Camel Jazales all pimped out. They're pretty freaking cool. Alright, so we set you guys up. Got a couple more skills to do, and we are suffering attrition here. You would think that I would be fine in the desert, but apparently not. Commander of the Forces, and we need to get you, and we're going to get the Scar Veteran. Alright, let's move into the city. Hopefully we don't lose anything in the auto. We lose 1 Palace Guard. Oh, that's annoying. I'm actually going to fight this, guys, but we're just going to fast forward and edit this out because it's not really worth it. It'll be over in like 10 seconds. Alright, guys, see you after the battle. Alright guys, quick and easy win there. So let's go ahead and see what the options are. Do we want to do anything funny here? Probably just occupy. And there's got to be something unique here. Oh! Secluded Oasis or the Burial Caravanserai. Okay. So we do have some options here at the Great Desert of Araby. So let's go ahead and start building the Secluded Oasis. And all armies will become immune to desert attrition and immune to sandstorm attrition. Okay. Cool, and we get the Sky Titan, so this gives range, and we don't have any range characters, so at this point it's not going to be useful. We'll remember that for later. Jafar is going to get the Skilled Riders, although we can start on the Sultan's Armory, Dune Chargers, Hardened Warriors. We might want to switch to Foot Jazales eventually. Creatures of the Desert, or, yeah, we'll do Hardened Warriors, just kind of spread the love a little bit, get our Palace Guard sauced up. Cool. So we got the Great Desert of Araby. So here we could just go ahead and do the, let's see, income from all buildings. Let's just do growth and control for now. Wazar the Cruel has now got the Unbreakable trait, which doesn't actually make him unbreakable. False advertising, I say. All right, cool. This army over here should be about ready to go take on Martek. Martek's garrison is pretty wimpy, so it should be an easy one. But the Panther, Martek. Yeah, so we're going to go get that. Great. All right, so it's all coming together, man. We're getting the territories. This little doom stack of haggard archers actually quite useful. It's definitely not a doom stack, but you guys get the idea. Let's get the iron. Helm of Discord is a great item. If we could slap that on one of these guys, that'd be excellent. So Helm of Discord is going to be here. He has the Engineer's Knapsack. We haven't really been using that. Let's just go ahead and put that on for now. And outstanding. All right, folks. I think it's going all right. We're starting to get a little bit of money in the books. Let's upgrade that. And do we have any issues coming in with Volkmar? We might need to scurry back eventually, but man, do I want to display the justice down here. I guess if he rolls up, we could recruit like an ROR army to try and hold him at bay. Let's go ahead and do the local guides. Wayfinders is fine. And then we have an upgrade for Halim, who is our other character. Okay, so he's got his basic archers. Probably just make him like a red tree character. Sophisticated gunsmiths, creatures of the desert, skilled riders, dune chargers. What's going to be most useful for this army? I mean, eventually we might want to get some palace guard in there and or some Giselles as well. So I guess we could just get the hardened warriors. Yeah, that's like a basic stack for this faction. And any diplomacy we want to do in the fourth quarter here. And Pirates of Sartosa and the Disciples of the Maw, they are fighting the Dwarves and Khorne. That's why I wasn't trading with them, because I don't want to get Khorne ornery towards me. Scarbrand has got 8 territories. It would be very annoying to have to deal with them right now. Granted, it's an option eventually, but first we want to focus and just one thing at a time, you know? One thing at a time. All right, so let's go ahead and see you guys in the next turn. Arc in the Black trying to get a peace treaty. No thank you, boss. We will happily decline that one, because you have our ancestral lands. We got to get those back. And it looks like Cult of Sigmar attacking one of our caravans. Really? All right, guys, this actually could be a fun battle. Let's fight this one and see if we can beat him. And we have a dwarf fighting with an iron demon. Oh man, that's definitely a big flavor win right there. All right, guys, see you in the battle. So here we are in the battle. We have our janky front line of the gods, which has a high elf spearman. And cool, let's get our archers set up. We actually do have an elven archer as well. I'm glad I took those extra units earlier when we had the chance. Dreaded Chaos Dwarf Iron Demon. The Lord himself is a just generic combat character, so we're just going to put them in the front, let them grind. 2 Camel Lancers, 2 of you guys, and then we have the Iron Demon who can roll out on the wings as well. Okay. So here they come. Blazing Sun Knights and Black Rose Knights. Yeah, they're going to be able to win for sure in a fight. Although if we can kite them, Camel Lancers, what do they have? They don't have, yeah, they have like Blood Roar or Blood Howl. Lowers enemy leadership on the charge. Yeah. We're going to need a little bit more sauce than that, because winning the cat fight's going to be tricky. The Iron Demon can definitely try and blob them up. But for now, let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Let's get you guys back and see what the AI is going to be scheming here. So we got Blazing Suns, Black Rose Knights. If I could just like detach some spearmen and maybe move them this direction, that could be nice. Yeah, let's see if we could like lure them into the spearmen over this way if at all possible. Okay. So they're coming. We're getting a little bit of damage in there. I could send in the Iron Demon. Probably isn't a bad idea. We're going to reform the ranks here a little bit, and the Iron Demon's going to go in, and the archers will shoot. Iron Demons are okay against cav units, and if we do get the Spearman unit to mix in there, then we should be cooking pretty well. All right, so they're going to charge us there. We're going to eat it. Oh, those are Spearmen. I shouldn't have countercharged. For some reason, I thought they were swordsmen. And, yeah, you fight the Warrior Priest, and cool. All hands on deck, guys. All hands on deck, and we do get a sandwich. The Camel Lancer is able to jump in there pretty nicely. And Spearmen, and then we do have some Crossbowmen back there as well. Let's go ahead and put the hurt down on the Knights of the Black Rose, and I hope our Caravan Master can win this fight. And if we do win this fight out on the outside here, it's going to be pretty big. These are warriors, so we can go send them after the Crossbowmen, try and shut them down. And we do see the Blazing Sun Knights get wrecked, which is outstanding, and Caravan Man needs to keep going. Now the Dowie, let's get him over here to help out in the fight against the Warrior Priest. And if we can win this mobility fight, it's pretty massive, so we'll pull you guys around, have you do a little bit of support here. The Blazing Sun Knights or Black Rose Knights are going to lose just due to the Zerg. It's going to be too many units. And the Haggard Spearmen are holding all right. You know, it could be worse. The Dowie going to go help his Caravan Master, Marwan. So move you out this way, get behind these guys, prepare for a charge, chase down the warriors, and we're getting blunderbussed by that Master Engineer character. Nasty, nasty. And now the Iron Demon can probably, yeah, we got to keep it there for now, I think. So let's get behind these guys, behind these spearmen. You guys are going to pull back, kite them out a little bit, shoot them in the back here. And it looks like the Warrior Priest is slowly losing that fight, but that Warrior Priest is on some sauce, dude. He's seen some shit. Okay. So we do break that position open. You guys able to do this. Are we going to win that? The Iron Demon is straight up going to carry us, guys. It's just our biggest, save here, 100%. All right, let's have you guys attack. Would hate to lose that Caravan Master, so got to be careful not to lose him if we can. So let's get the Caravan Master back a little bit. You guys kite, you guys shoot, and circle around the back of this unit. And goddamn, have we not finished this thing off yet? Is the Iron Demon not fully in combat there? So these are going to be Black Rose Knights who are very low. Let's take our Caravan Master, and we can just charge the camels in to try and tank their leadership real quick. The Dwarven Thane should be able to fight the Kurt. What is his name? I thought it was a Nutcracker. I was like, he's a Nutcracker. All right, warriors, go shut down the crossbows. The Bloodhowl plus our character should get it done there. Sure, you archers can fight those spearmen in melee, and we'll get a little bit of crossfire going there, so let's make sure they're shooting. Okay, great. Black Rose Knights are getting folded. The Camel Lancers will hopefully get the job done here in a second, and we do see the Black Rose Knights wavering. Come on, Dwarven Thane, get the job done, buddy. We do have 2 characters we have to deal with, which are going to be menacing, but the Iron Demon will kill them pretty quickly here. Let's do this for the mass and acceleration. Keep it going, got them shaken. Yeah, these spearmen are... what is their bonus for large 15? Could be worse. All right. So the big dog, Marwan, our Caravan Master, doing it. We've almost got that Warrior Priest down. It is a true duel of fates right here, and it looks like the Witch Hunter character is going to be shooting us as well. I think it's time to call the Iron Demon over. We need to protect our character, so the Iron Demon's going to roll, get out of the formation, and kaboom and kaboom. All right, so go chase down some routing units. These cav are going to be taken out of the game. Excellent, excellent. All right, so let's get the Iron Demon. Get rolling, rolling, rolling. So you're going to go here. You're going to go here. Here comes the Camel Lancers, and the Caravan Master can go after the Master Engineer character as well. And these basic Lancers can go run down the crossbows, which is going to be great. All right, archers, anything we need to do here? Not really. We just move up. Looks like we did get some units rallying here, and there are going to be some Black Rose Knights that will rally as well. But overall, we should be good. Let's get the Blood Roar. So when these guys charge, we should see a leadership penalty on the enemies when we get very close. Regardless, the crossbows are going to get caught by our Camel Lancers. And the Iron Demon should be able to take care of the Iron Demon. And I think we could just fast forward at this point and mainly just clean up. And yeah, I mean, hey, look at that. The Caravan shutting down one of Volkmar's armies. Yeah, I didn't even have to fight with one of my regular armies. I call it a win, man. All right, so we're going to be just taking the raw money for that one. I don't think it was enough captives to justify that. Rank gained as well. That Caravan's very tattered, though. If it has to fight another fight, it could be in a little bit of trouble. So hopefully it'll get back soon and, yeah, finish its payload. Okay, so there we are. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have an option here. We lose 150 slaves, which we have plenty, and we get a Dark Shard and a Bleak Sword, which I think we're going to be accepting the offer, which is good. And we have a new technology that can now be done. Academia gives us research rate and myth behind the legend. Not super useful right now, but I'm happy to get Academia and work our way down towards the Golden Age. We don't have a ton of trade, though. Is that really worth it? Martyrdom, Way of the Bow. That will buff our Haggard Bow units in our low-tier army. Reload time for gunpowder units, too. Let's actually go Martyrdom and go for Way of the Bow. I think that's going to be a little stronger. Okay, guys, so this army has licked its wounds, and now I think we can move up here and take it real quick. Should be an easy auto. Tomb King's Garrison's pretty haggard. There we go. So now we have the Eye of the Panther, and we're just going to get all the tradable resources, man. Armor of Destiny, not bad. We can actually give it to you. You can have the Armor of Destiny. Yeah, let's give them the goods. Hand weapons, any weapons that we can equip. We don't have a ton of gear. Yep, that's going to be range show. Not useful. Okay. So that army's looking all right. This army is healed up, but healed up a little bit. I could combine the Arabian Knights. So let's combine you guys, and then combine you guys. And then we can recruit some sweet RORs for this army. And that will help us keep our conquest going. So we're going to move up here. That is our territory, so we can still recruit there. And the Wizard's Caliph Palace. I wonder if that's going to be unlocking that unique character. So we're going to get the Scimitar Palace Guard and the Cannon. That's going to make our army pretty elite. Great. So we got the War Banner. Everything's going good here. I think Volkmar's army was actually down here and got smashed up by our Caravan boys. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get the Wayfinders as well. Perfect. And, right. So we got the tradable resources going. We have 900 in the bank. Not a whole lot. But our main region is very developed. This faction can level up very quickly because of this mechanic, and we don't have enough to capitalize on that yet, so let's do that next turn. Commander, and ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good to go. We'll see you in the next turn as we continue our conquest of the Arkin. All right, so we got a fight on our hands, and oh my god, really? Oh man, all of Volkmar's army is trying to take down my caravan. Could we win this? 2 Hawk and Long Rifles, but that's a lot of their army power put into the ranged. I don't know if we could win this. Although we did get the Dark Shards, we have an Iron Demon. I think this would actually be a fun fight. It's a shame that it took place right next to a settlement garrison. That path was pretty rough. Oh man, could we win this? We got Hawklands. We got Null and Ironsides. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we might be able to. So what do? We kite out the cav units. The Iron Demon rolls through. Oh, man. Auto-resolve would be a decisive defeat. Grenade launchers, we should be able to chase. You know what? No, we're not going to take this. We're going to fight this. We're going to make them work for it, man. See you guys in the battle. All right, guys, here we are. So the idea is we're going to blitz the main army before the reinforcements get here and just hope for the best, basically. The reinforcement is just the garrison. So, yeah. We're going to need to get the cav in there. We have our 2 characters. The flagellants are going to rip up our front line, like, really badly. It's going to suck. Iron Demon is going, and let's get it going. All right, so all the AI's corner camping, you dirty dogs. All right, let's go, go, go. Fast forward here. Look at that. They're trying to get to their reinforcements, and yeah, not a whole lot I could do about that. That's just rough. Okay, so everybody's going. We can pop the more power to get the speed. They're unifying with their boys, and we're going to do the same thing we did before, using the grenade launchers, or excuse me, the heavy cav to win the flank engagement. All right, let's go ahead and halt, and we're going to get bows, bows, and bows. Start shooting at flagellants, move you guys around the outside here, and now we need to get around the gun line and shut that shit down. We could probably bring the Iron Demon in here to kind of hold up. Kerrigan's going to be getting it good. Yeah, this is going to be difficult, guys. Let's get around the top side, pull in the Iron Demon, and get our character in there to fight the flagellants, get there in there to fight the flagellants. Spearmen are in the correct position, but overall, it's going to be tricky. Okay. So let's get you guys in. We're going to go and compromise the backfield now. So we need to partition all of our units. So you guys charge here. You guys charge right here on the iron sides. And then you guys are going to come over here and get on these iron sides. The problem is iron sides are kind of good fighters in melee. So it's a tricky one for us. It's very tricky, actually. So swordsmen go here. A couple grenade launchers shoot there. And it looks like the Iron Demon got lit up pretty good on the way in. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, this is... I mean, on the very least, you have to look at the silver lining of this. If we can do a little bit of damage, then it will keep Volkmar from moving into our lands, right? Because, well, his armies will be raggedy, so they're not going to have as good of a time as they normally would. All right, so let's get in here. We could try and snipe the enemy lord, but we need to get the iron sides. Iron sides, I believe, are mostly tied up in melee, so let's go ahead and charge the iron sides right there. Looking good. The general and the Dwarven Thane are kind of holding here, doing an excellent job with tar-pitting them, actually. Shoot the Hawk and Long Rifles, attack the Hawk and Long Rifles. Those damn Null and Ironsides, so hot right now, man. They're doing a lot. All right, Caravan Chads, how are they looking? They're hanging in there, but those Empire Knights are going to be free in a second, so they're going to cause a ton of mischief. And this Iron Demon has gotten a lot of chevrons here, as the Null and Ironsides are shaken and stirred. Just got to continue wearing them down. Is there any way we can win this? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, they are getting smashed up. If it was just the 2 main armies, maybe. You know, shooting into these flagellants is going to be incredibly cost-effective. They're, of course, very, very squishy to this type of stuff. And we do get the Ironsides down, so now let's keep rolling. We need to keep this mobile Death Star going. And the Iron Demon can go into the Empire Knights, so we're going to use more power. And, yeah, hopefully they will be able to do a little something. Character's still fighting. And maybe there's a glimmer of hope. I mean, we've gotten most of the guns offline, which is nice. You guys kite back. Let's get the swordsmen here, so you guys retreat. Very good. And the Iron Demon's doing it. It's only got 900 HP, but we do manage to fold up those units. And is there anything over here? We do have some crossbowmen, which is another freebie right there. So we're going to take you guys. Take the Camel Lancers out there. We'll keep you guys here. Pull them here. And hopefully those characters keep grinding with the flagellants. It looks like the Empire Heavy Cav have been dispatched. And our 2 archers have gotten to the promised land. All right. The Dwarven Thane, the Caravan Master, still alive. These Camel Lancers, they need to be free. Yeah, so you guys are going to get the crossbows. You guys retreat back. It looks like there is another cav unit back there causing some mischief. So let's get those known Ironsides. We can run down some of the flagellants that are overextending. And we need to kite. Kite out this way, kite out this way, and kite out this way. So you guys go get on the Hawk and Long Rifles. And how are the characters doing? You might just get army lost here. They just have so much stuff. They have so much stuff, you know? Crossbows do get it, but I think we're kind of cooked, guys. The Iron Demon is unbreakable. It's going to be able to do a bit more work, but overall going to be tough. Let's see if we can peel there, pull you guys back, and yeah, we at least took our pound of flesh for that fight. You know, they had to work for that one. All right, so let's go here, shoot the grenade launchers, and yeah, at this point, probably just fast forward. We're going to be hitting army losses soon. A couple camel archers can maybe do a little bit of kiting, but there's just too many state troopers for us to fight against. You know, there's too many. Back you go, and the Camel Archers can lurk around the top, see what they can get. That is a 5 million state troopers, though. Jeez Louise. All right, guys, we tried. The Iron Demon's going to go in. One last hoorah. And Volkmar, I shake my fist angrily at you, but at least we got a valiant defeat out of it. So the caravan has fallen. We're going to have to get a new one. And we probably will take a route that isn't near our arch enemies in the south. I feel like that was a mistake, one that I will hopefully not make again. We're really not in too many wars at the moment. But Volkmar's army did take a pounding. Yeah, I believe we wiped a couple units right there. Anvil of Doom, faction destroyed. He was killed in battle. And our other caravan is, okay, upgrade any settlements level 5. And we get a couple of cool items. Yeah, Araby. That's going to be for warrior, spearmen, and bowmen units. A really good item for our other army here. All right, so Vulture Mountain is there. Now the Wizard's Caliph Palace stands before us, and there's no army guarding it. Should be a pretty easy little grab for us. Oh, the Volkswagen. All right. You want peace? No, he doesn't want peace. Oh, God. Now, I'm thinking about hard marching him back. He might be able to take on Volkmar's armies if we get some RORs. We definitely need to get the Harry Potter building soon in one of our big cities. Ark of the Black's Tower, maybe we get it there. So we're going to speed recruit this, and we're going to get the Harry Potter building when we have the money. We've already marched all this way with the big dog, so I think that is going to be the play. We're going to take this character back. He's going to march to the Pools of Despair. Volkmar is going to take Kalabat, obviously. Maybe he's going to go after the Black Tower, but the garrison there is reasonably strong. Might be able to fend him off.
Commander.
Yeah, we've taken the mountain pass. I think that the big man is going to be able to do the rest of this. So this should be an easy auto with no casualties, I think. Yeah, there we go. Looking good. Tomb King's garrison's, again, pretty weak. We're going to just occupy it normally. Now we have the Cataphract, which are anti-large RORs. The Wizard's Caliph Palace. We have the Palace of the Wizard Caliph. So we get the Book of Jin's armies in the region. Oh, that's cool. Summons a unit of enchanted books. We get research rate, so very, very good stuff in that building. All right. So obviously we want to open up with growth if we can. So that's going to be... That generates slaves in the province. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get growth. And elsewhere, we can just get a income building or something. I think that's fine. We don't have any unique resources here. Nothing really too crazy. Although control in the region will probably be helpful as the game does progress. Okay, so Jafar is getting his hardened warriors for his palace guard. Make those guys a little bit stronger. And then we have you. We've gotten pretty good levels. Let's get the Woundmaker and now the Bladed Shield. So he's coming along quite nicely. Okay, so that is done. Volkmar is going to bully us on the next turn most likely, but we're making great progress. The other caravan, we can send him... Where do we have some good caravan options? Looks like they're all down here. Although Sartosa, a really short caravan actually for pretty good profit, although we don't have a ton of money to work with right now. It's only going to be 900 Gs. Yeah, we'll do it. It's a short trip. We're just going to get that one going. I mean, every little bit of money helps, right? Okay, guys, so we have the Gremlin, Volkmar the Grim. I mean, he should have the trait that he holds grudges. It really should be there. Honestly, with the way that he's playing, it really, really should. All right, guys, see you in the next turn. Hey, kick allowance to trade agreement. Yeah, dude, sign me the hell up for that. That's a great deal, dude. Is there anything else I can get out of you? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll just take the trade agreement. Got a little bit of money there. Thank you, my rat friends. And it does look like there is a Tomb King army coming over here now. Okay. They're not going out without a fight, although they just kind of sacked it there. And it looks like Volkmar is attacking the Black Tower of Arkan. Okay, we can definitely win this. So we're going to fight this fight, guys. Because what's going to happen is it's a walled city. All these gun units are going to be horribly inefficient. And we're just going to run them down with our Arabian Knights. So this should be a big win. And this is a huge dub for us. Because with Volkmar being banished back to the shadows once more, we can send the other army back into the mountains to deal with the Tomb King. So, huge win. All right, so here's the siege battle. Looks like Volkmar is going to be deploying the bulk of his host over here, but let's see what is on this side of the map. So this side is going to be Flagellants, Hawk and Long Rifles. Okay. So first and foremost, let's get everybody up here. Great. So how many gun units do we have here? We have a Flagellant, so a little bit of a mixed bag, but we do have some Nomad trackers that we can place in the walls. Put a warrior right here, get a Nomad tracker right there, and then we can get some archers to pound those guys. Looking good. That should be enough here. And then we can get a palace, like maybe one or two more warriors on the low ground there. And that's going to be fine. So that can be the army that's going to be deployed here. We'll leave one guy up on the high ground and put him in control group 7. Now, the rest of the forces can be deployed down here, although this is a bit of a trickier position. Although with the archers on the wall, they've done very well against Volkmar in the past, so hopefully they will do that again. So it's going to be 2, and Nomad Tracker right there. 2, Palace Guard in the Gatehouse, and Palace Guard here. And the Araby Knights. So we're going to want to get maybe 2 of you guys here. How many gun units do they have here? They have grenade launchers, and then some null and ironsides as well. So we're going to get the Arabian Knights out there. And you guys are going to deploy down here and charge out to go intercept the guns. All right, so the battle is on. We'll start here. Let's get you guys out of the gatehouse, and you guys are going to get out of the gatehouse as well. So do a little bit of fast forwarding while they get out there. But the archers are going to hurt. Yeah, we just need to run you guys around the flank here, and hopefully these guys will make it out. Yeah, they're going to charge the grenade launchers here. So charge, yeah, get them running, perfect. We just need to get them out in the open, although is this a mistake? I kind of feel like it's a little bit haggard. These units are stuck at the gatehouse here. Yeah, they're doing it. But if we can get out in the open, the bows are definitely wrecking those grenade launchers. Although we are kind of giving Volkmar a little bit something to fight right now. These guys have made it out of the gatehouse, which is outstanding. And we do see a couple gun units, and now we lurk around the back of them and get ready to get on those guns if we can. All right, so you guys made it out. Volkmar the Grim is going to chase you, which is actually a good thing. If we could just like lure Volkmar out to La La Land and just let these archers continue feasting, that's going to be really good. Shoot the flagellants, keep the firepower going, and we'll do the same tactic we did last time we defended the city. And you guys got caught up on something there. It's unfortunate. So we'll get you, and we're going to go get on the gun units right there, although the Ironsides are going to be a pain in the butt to take down. So we probably want to get these guys. Let's pull you guys off the walls, and the warriors can get up and fight on the walls. Great. All right, so one charge there, so it's going to be shutting down a lot of the gun units. And in the meantime, on Volkmar's side, we do want to kind of get a tower pimped out if possible. So tower can go here. Let's go ahead and get a piercing tower. And that is going to be a-okay. So now we need to retreat back. We need to retreat this way. Let's get back in the center city. And these cav, they do have Volkmar's attention. So we're going to keep them nice and tar-pitted here. So let's just run you. We're going to run you up and around. And maybe one of you guys just fights Volkmar for like 45 minutes and calls it a day. Yeah, so the tower is coming. And back up in the epicenter, we can get another tower right here as well. All right, this fight over here seems a lot better. Although some flagellants did get up on the walls, so we need to get the warriors ready. Actually, we do have warriors on the walls already that can fight the flagellants. Okay, so the gun units, let's get in the Hawklands, shut them down, shut down the Ironsides here. The bows are doing what they can. A couple spearmen have made it up on the walls, but warriors honestly should be able to fight them. So let's get the bows shooting. Warriors are fighting flagellants, and this side of the city we're going to need to retreat from. All right, so Volkmar is tar-pitted. We should have a couple gun units that we can go after here, including these grenade launchers. So let's see if we can get them offline. The bow units are going to be scurrying all the way to the back. There we go. So let's get you guys up here and build a little barricade blocker right there. Yeah, and having Volkmar just like doing nothing is huge for us. It's quite good. All right, so these bows, can they turn about face and shoot the flagellants? Yes, we've been able to pretty much rout this entire area over here, which is huge. So those bows will turn about. Flagellants up in the walls, going to get it. And I think we're on the pathway to victory here in this fight. Yeah, Volkmar is not like a very killy character. If we could just get some of these grenade launchers, yeah, we're just going to chase them into the oblivion, basically, and chase them all the way to another dimension. We will set up a garrison up here, so we'll get you guys like so. Get these 2 archers to hold the ramp there, the little causeway, and yeah, got to deal with the flagellants, but they've been dealt with. At the gatehouse, looks like some of our riders are battling a warrior priest. Characters are going to be one of the more annoying things we have to deal with. But regardless, this fight looks good. Looks good for us. Flagellants trading very well. Let's go ahead and get our skirmishers. We need to get these bows. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Those nomad trackers. I mean, they're okay fighters, but they should get down from the walls, and let's get you guys to fight these guys. Okay, so nomad trackers, get down from the walls. Anything we can come in and fight, let's get you guys ready and shoot at the Null and Ironsides who just climbed the walls, I guess. And a little bit tricksy hobbitses over there. All right, so the Arabian Knights have taken down most of the grenade launchers. That's really, really big for us. So let's turn about face, charge these guys, try and keep them from launching grenades. We have 1 idle spearman here, and do we have any more towers we can set up in the city? The towers are going to be very big as the fighting does go on. So we'll get another piercing tower there. And good. Piercing towers should be good against the characters compared to some of the explosive damage. All right, so these guys should beat those spearmen. They're shaken and stirred. Let's shoot these flagellants in the back and get the Arabian Knights to charge into them, and then you can shoot the ones up on the wall here. So let's get you guys. Unfortunately, my passive of lowering leadership doesn't matter too much against these guys. But regardless, we can set up another blocker, just make things very slow and tedious for these guys, and kaboom. All right, so how's the fight going outside the city? Yeah, that one Arabian Knight. And Volkmar still hasn't been able to kill those units. Yeah, that's huge for us. That's absolutely huge. All right, so let's get back. We have the blocker now. Is it a... Yeah, we can get somebody on the blocker, actually. So let's go get the archers on the blocker here. You guys can come form ranks over here. And back on the other side, they are getting chewed up pretty good. And again, the towers are going to be building up, so that's going to be pretty massive for us. This damn warrior priest, though, is he on a horse? He is. So ideally getting some spearmen against him would be very, very nice. Although, you know, it's going to take him a while just to even kill some archers. Volkmar is still battling the knights out there, who are not doing any damage against them. This part of the city is going to be taken. Unfortunately, I think this is tied to that, so I will be losing one of my towers there. Now, what can I get up here? Do we have any more towers? Yeah, we have the final location. Honestly, cheesing in the back of the city might have been a good play too, but I think we're fine. I think we got this one in the bag. All right, so the warrior priest. Do we have any spearmen? Just warriors. Okay, warrior priest is getting worn down. Let's head over there, take him down to Pound Town. Arabian Knights will be waiting. There we go. And I think we're good. I don't know. We do have palace guards. Palace guards are pretty Chadley units. Not bad at all. The handgunners over there should be losing that fight. I think the high ground should matter a little bit. But Volkmar is going to be very tough to kill. He does have like the Jade Griffin and a couple of his other items as well. So the gatehouse has been taken there. And let's get you and you to reunite over here. That's been broken down. It looks like the handgunners have shot it up. Here they come. Let's go ahead and get in the choke point. So we're going to send you guys over here to deploy like so. Keep you guys right here. We probably needed a palace guard on the other side, because dealing with his warrior priest, it's going to take a while. I mean, I think these units will get him eventually, but it's going to be a process, man. It's going to be a freaking process. All right, those flagellants on the walls. Let's shoot him with the bows. Do a little bit of fast forwarding here while the warrior priest gets ground down with an emphasis on slow. It's like that scene in Austin Powers when he gets run over by the steamroller. No, he sees it coming. Just takes like 5,000 years to do it. Okay, so more towers. Do we have any more tower positions? We do. Let's get a piercing tower right there. And fast forward this a little bit, get that party started. And are they going to be coming up the hill? Yes, they are. So we'll get the palace guard there, and hopefully the nomad trackers can just shoot that effectively at them. These guys will hold this point. We have another auxiliary unit there, and we have a couple Arabian cav. The idea being is that, how can we get back in the city? Yeah, we have to go all the way around there. That's fine, because we could just come around and recapture that lost territory there. Okay, so Warrior Priest is on his way out. I mean, he's being dragged down. Just pure attrition from a bunch of crappy characters. I think that's all they have over here, really. There are some dudes fighting at the walls, but I think there's only 4 of them. So we could probably head up here with our auxiliary forces and get ready to hold this at bay. So the flagellants are doing pretty good. They're cutting through quite a bit. We need to get those damn grenade launchers offline. Damn, I didn't get all of them. Okay, that's a problem. And these soldiers will get back in the city eventually. The grenade launchers have been taken off, finally. They were the ones doing a lot of damage right there. And it looks like there are some freaking Hawk and long rifles. Oh, God, that's not good. All right, let's get back and cover. We need to wait till they're a little bit closer. And the warrior priest is on the brink of death here. All right, so let's get you guys up. We need to go hunt down some Hawk and long rifles. Let these warriors fight this warrior priest. Should be able to solo him here, and I think that is the last of these guys dealt with in the city. Yeah, all right. So we're moving up. Hawk and long rifles just did a lot of damage against us because I wasn't paying attention what was there. Volkmar moving in. Palace Guard are still confident, all things considered. We could do some Haggard blockers just to delay them here and make Volkmar take a little bit longer to get into the main fight, which I think is going to be good. Yeah, now our piercing tower is shooting, which is excellent. And these guys will get back in the city, and we can use them to hunt down a couple units here. Yes, perfect. We have some handgunners. We're going to get one of you guys here, and one of you guys. You guys get on the grenade launcher. You guys get on this. Hopefully they get in before the gatehouse flips. Come on, get in there, Arabian Knights. And they're going to chase them off. Great, great. Okay, so the main army still fighting well. The warrior priest Chad is causing havoc, so we need to get another trooper in there to fight him, including these guys. Thankfully, I don't think he has soulfire bombardment. The palace guard here are holding, but Volkmar is breaking through them, taking a little bit of damage from their anti-large attacks, which is nice. I might actually lose because of that palace guard blunder, though, to be honest. Although I think I can cheese it out with the towers and get that done. So that is taken care of. Let's go ahead and ride up here and get on these Hawklands now. Okay, so you guys can turn the corner and go after them. Let's go ahead and shoot at the big boys there. Let's get these guys to charge them down. I'm hoping I can just get army losses before having to deal with Volkmar. That would be, like, ideal. If that would be possible. We still have most of the city. It's been held. I think it's pretty good. All right, so the Rangers are running. We have the barricades, which will block their advance. Handgunners have been cleaned up here, and we can even reclaim the lost ground here once we get a full break on those handgunners, man. All right, they're about to get sandwiched, and that is a witch hunter. Witch hunters will be very cost-effective to tie down here. I think we have enough. Like, I think we have enough. Any more towers that we can grab? Worst case, we could fall back to the high ground here, so let's just get, like, a couple of cheapo towers here. Yeah, give me those defensive supplies and kaboom. Like, we could always fall back there, but I don't want to yield control of the city and give up the momentum, you know? Alright, finish off the Hawklands. Here comes the boys in the middle. The archers are running a little bit low on ammo, but it's fine. So let's get archers and archers. Shoot where they can. These guys have polished off those handgunners. Got to really make sure those grenade launchers don't come back, though. They need to go in the trash. Alright, so how are the Hawklands? Looking a little bit worse for wear. Volkmar's on his way in. Do I have any Palace Guard left? I don't, but I have a full health Spearman unit, which I think should be able to take down Volkmar with a little bit of support. Yeah, just a little bit of milk. Alright, you guys and you guys. Shoot away. Spearman going to be forming up. And the Cav have done the job back here. We have a couple of them. Couldn't get on the Witch Hunter. Yeah, not a bad idea. Try and run him down there. And the Gatehouse, it looks like we do get a nice little massacre on these guys. So they're going to get cut to pieces. And not too many of them left there. Okay, so those guys are broken. And now we can get back and reclaim the lost ground. Oh, that's a Null Ironside. All right, let's see if we can, like, creep up on them. We're going to hide here, line of sight them a little bit, and then figure it out from there. All right, so the Spearman units, let's form the ranks. A couple Palace Guard can move over there, too. Spearman's going to get tied down. You got to make sure we don't eat some open field shots from those Null Ironsides. That's going to feel very, very bad if that happens. But regardless, he's getting lower. The towers are hitting him. He does have his healing item, the Jade Griffin. A little bit of momentum coming in from him. Yeah, not good. But if we can reclaim all the lost parts of the city, that's going to be good. Those Hawk and Long Rifles, man, they don't hear any bells. They just keep coming back. You guys, we got to be careful. Yeah, I don't want to get shot. These Cav units are very important for our bounce power. And the Nomad Trackers are ready to do some melee fighting. All right, so they're going to break through. The Flagellants have gotten through the gates. So we need to get you guys and you guys to shoot at the Flagellants. Yeah, just take down the last of those units. And now we can get in on the Ironsides. Should have a good angle on them. And the Hawklands do get run down. Okay, so those guys are officially done for. Okay, so the fight is on now. Volkmar is engaged with a bunch of spearmen with tower support, mind you. So we do have some tower support, and I think we're going to be able to get all these powder units offline here. Couple pieces coming in. Let's shoot at the spearmen. Going to be a little bit more cost effective, and we can send the trackers in to fight in melee. I mean, it's not ideal, but they're not the worst thing in the world. They do have some combat stats. Let's get you warriors coming over here. It looks like they did finally defeat that warrior priest down there, and cool. So compromised, taking down the Hawklands. There's only 3 of them left. The Ironsides are losing to the Arabian Knights as well. Okay, a little fast forwarding. This is a tense battle, man. Very, very tense battle. That guy's almost out of ammunition. They're wiped. So even if Volkmar, runs away here, if we take out as much as we can, it's going to be a pretty pitiful army. It's kind of nice he attacked this city, actually, in a way. He's going to be hard to kill, though. I'm hoping we disarmy loss him. Just grind him down. Hopefully the elite units will be able to do it. Ironsides are getting it. And yeah, at this point, it's basically... Ooh, that's not good. What the hell is this? This is a Wavering Spearman unit. All right, they're going to go try and deal with that. So Palace Guard and Palace Guard fighting here against the remnants of the Flagellants and the Spearmen. Let's shoot them. And are we going to win this fight versus the Ironsides? I don't know if we will. Kind of unfortunate if we lose that one. The Arabian Knights, Ironsides do have decent combat stats, and Volkmar gives, buffs, right? So he makes them a little bit stronger. Ooh, I hope I don't get army loss, dude. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at frickin' all. All right, so we do break through this position. The Flagellants are getting it. I have a couple more towers here. I could fall back to the last stand here. Piercing Tower and Piercing Tower. My Cav units are all but broken. Volkmar is healing Cap, so that's a big win for us. Let's finish off these damn Flagellants, and then all Ironsides are coming. The Arabian Knights weren't healthy enough to deal with them, and the Witch Hunter is going to be grabbing some ground here too. Okay. You guys, I think we can waddle down and ambush the Ironsides if possible. Let's get like around the side here, and I'm really hoping this army defeats Volkmar, man. I really need them to win. All right, 1 Flagellant left. The towers are able to finish him off. Volkmar is losing HP. Dude, I did not expect this to be this sweaty, man. I did not expect it. I thought, but yeah, I underestimated Volkmar. I mean, he's got campaign items and some good stuff for sure. All right, so we're going to line of sight these guys. They're going to come in. Volkmar is getting lower and lower. The tower is wearing him down. They're going to come around the corner, and then we jump them here. Yeah, they're going to start running, so it's too late for them. Do we have any Cav units that came back? We did lose that victory point, but we still have the major locations here. 2,700, so we can upgrade to what kind of towers if we want to. This one we could upgrade it to, yeah, that's like an explosion damage, right? And that's going to be Magic Tower and Magic Tower. I think we're better just with what we have. I could be wrong. The Piercing Towers here, and ideally we get the Ironsides down. Great, so the Ironsides are going to get karate chopped just by sheer numbers, and it looks like there's a character coming back in. Volkmar is getting low. Those anti-large attacks are getting the job done slowly but surely. God damn, what a freaking grind, dog. Let's get you guys in. Although we might need you guys to help finish off those Ironsides. Those Ironsides are machines. Let's get into the Palace Guard down there. Any Arabian Knights come back? Doesn't look like it. And archers, we could just go shoot at the Ironsides real quick. Volkmar might be able to pull it off here. The two warriors have reclaimed the ground. Now, what towers do we have tied to these regions? Yeah, we can get a tower here. Let's get the piercing tower and anything else we can see tied to this region. We have this area here. Let's just get a tower there. And they won't all be able to reach, obviously, but, you know, if we play very ratty in the city, maybe. All right, so he's getting low. Volkmar's got 1,700 HP. The tower's wearing him down. The spearmen are doing a great job, but they're steady. All right, that is the general of the garrison. 1,100 HP on the big dog, and it looks like the Ironsides are finally going to be taken offline. Oh, my God, dude, what a freaking fight. All right, Volkmar does break that position open. The two warriors are going to need to come over here. And yeah, I mean, I guess you guys just fight. It's the tower doing most of the damage anyway. So yeah, let's shoot and go in and shoot. Put a little bit of arrow fire into him. And oh, he's at 500 HP. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Yes. All right, we're going to finish off Volkmar if we can, guys. And we'll see you in the post-game battle. That is a huge momentum shift in the campaign. Huge, huge. All right, so Volkmar did not survive the escape. The only lone survivor is like a witch hunter and a grenade launcher. Wowza. I feel like we should get way more for that, but we'll take the money for now. All right, so that's not going to be a problem. And huge. That's great for us, man. So happy about that, because now we can refocus our efforts on the Ark in the Black campaign. The menace of the South is gone, and honestly, he's probably just going to keep doing that over and over. So, all right, keep moving as normal. The Path of Fire. Let's go ahead and stick to the route here. And Eye of the Panther has been sacked in the mountains. Yeah, it's all right. We'll repair it. No problem. They left the diamond mine intact there. The Wizard's Caliph. We have the growth buildings. Yes, we have a little bit of dough. This army's pretty good momentum right now. So I think we just keep pushing. Now back up here in the capital city, everything's looking pretty good. The Black Tower of Arkan. I wanted to get the Harry Potter building so I can get wizards in every army. And that's also where we'll get our Jinn. Southern Territories, El Khalabad, we could upgrade that, but it's most vulnerable to being hit. Let's get the Great Desert of Araby upgraded so we can get that really cool building. All right, so this goes all the way up to our territory right here. So we're going to move there, maintain replenishment. And Homeboy is going to march back into the mountains to the Eye of the Panther. And we are going to finish the frickin' job here. And maybe we can finally get peace from Volkmar. Maybe. Yeah, he still doesn't want it. Dude, he really holds a grudge. Jeez. Yeah, so we're working towards our victory conditions, and it says we're at 24%, but I wonder, yeah, I think once we complete this, it's going to open up a new mission for us, because it says only 25%. I'm pretty sure the other mission is to literally come up here and get, like, Tilia and Estalia, yeah, like up all the way up in these areas, and no, I mean, I guess they're there. We would just have to fight some Skaven for them or do something with it. It's not necessary to win the campaign either. It's just... yeah, so let's get the Dreaded Slaver there. And wow, okay. I think that's going to be the episode for the day, guys. Super, super fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And yeah, good progress there. You can see Araby is almost all back under our control. See you guys around. Thanks for joining. And again, if you enjoyed this action, please do drop a like, and we'll be back with some more sweaty campaigns here in the near future.